Yeah, man, I say all praises to your house. Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Rakapadash. The blood and the apostles and elders of Greatmillstone. Shalom to all our brothers and out there push his truth in our sincerity and in all honesty. This is a brother from James, Jamaica camp. I'm Yashamai.
I war. Paul.
And basically today one of our video. You see me, and persecution. You see me, have basically prophets or the men of the Lord. You see me, we are in the highways and the byways and push his truth right now. You see, in all sincerity and all honesty, because we live in a time now, we see when this truth I push heavy on YouTube. You see, when the so-called white man is in there for sleepless night, you see, because of this truth. Because this truth I offend him right now. You see me, I would say basically run a test run, because we believe it is a test run with the whole brother them from San Francisco. With the white woman, they cut the video there. I show the white woman get pushed down the road. See, remember that video? We believe it's a test run what they basically above we do, because we know them are basically demonize us. You see, in the eyes of the public, so they can't justify themselves to move at us. You see, we should go back to Bible prophecy, because Scripture said this is going to happen. You see, what?
It says, this is the article from Newsweek. News. It says, published 8th August 2019. It says FBI ranks black identity extremists bigger threat than Al Qaeda. White House supremacist. It's a white supremacist league documents. Yeah? Say, basically, they must say black supremacists or they must say black extremists. Them see it as a bigger threat, man. See? I know, so they refer to us as black people, man. Project
Magida. You see that they label us as
Black Hebrew
is alive. You see, so it's all called white man have to do now, because it's truth, as we say, I offend them. You see, she was say, as for truth it shall flourish. You see me, get the scripture brother now, second is us. You see me, so no matter what the so-called white man do, you see me how much a host him basically executing and basically concentration camp, because go back to Bible prophecy. Also, you see me, you still can't stop this truth, because this is not of man. This is of your how Bashim Yahushai.
Right.
So you can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth. You see, go on, brother.
See, 2 Ezra 6 verse 28.
Go on.
See, as for faith, it shall flourish.
That's what the scripture says. As for faith, it shall flourish. Go on.
Corruption shall be overcome.
Corruption shall be overcome. And through the spirit and the power of the Lord, the how Bashim Yahushai, he said we are overcome this corrupt society. He said in Micah 2:10, he said what? Arise ye and depart, because this is at your rest. Because it is polluted. And it will destroy even with a soul destruction. Go on.
And the truth which had been so long without fruit shall be declared.
And right now, it is declared right now through the four corners of the earth. You see me? Every right now on YouTube. You see me? And the so-called white man have sleepless night because of this truth right now. So now they might get ready enough basically to make a move on us. You see, because that's what they want basically try to stop this truth, because you see me, this will make them have sleepless night. You see me, the things that we are saying, you see me, I cut them. And I come true too, because them see, the prophecies that we basically been speaking about over the years, them see that come true. So now them basically scared you.
And this is the only thing they not have control over. Them can't do nothing until the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai ready. Hey, for even them come at us, man. Because we know so the time of persecution is coming, man. See? To perceive racism and injustice in American society. Was violence of the criminal law. See? Says documents describe black identity extremists, BIES, as those who use force or violence in violating of criminal law in response to perceived racism and injustice in American society.
And they must basically we are pushed, say, they say me we are the chosen race. You see, because that's what the so-called white man want what people basically to know. So we are the chosen people of the Heavenly Father, because they basically been telling them lies. You see, for years now. Say that the so-called Jews who live in the land, you see, them are the true Israelites. You see, when we wake up now, you see, how people basically find out, you see, I come back to basically realization. So them are the true biblical Israelites and not them so-called Jews. You see, that hurt them. You see, that's the reason why the brother them do a lot of videos on the so-called Jews them. them they always get, Esau always delete it because Esau now want is in the truth out there. So now them are trying to find a way now to basically put us in our bracket now. It's if say we are basically terrorists. So them can justify themselves now to make a move on us. You see, because we know so they after they basically end good. Because hey, the Black Panther or the next one name, Blood and Crips, you see me another threat to the so-called white man. Why the threat to the so-called white man? This is truth. You see me, especially banking elite, because they know say you see me, they are going to slavery, the banking elite. They know them are going to slavery, they know what things that we've been saying. You see, it's truth, yo. And then all of a sudden them control, like how them have you see me, certain leaders and certain groups. You see me, under control, and know have this truth. You see me, with the men of the Lord, we push this truth in our sincerity and our honesty and under control. So they might try to find ways now, you see me, and means of basically put us in our terrorist bracket. That's what they basically want to do.
That's why they deem it more dangerous than Al-Qaeda, man. See?
Exactly, as we said earlier. See, give us a brother.
This is 2 Corinthians 13, verse 8.
Go on.
For we can do nothing against the truth.
That's what the scripture says. For we can do nothing against the truth. See, we can't do nothing against the truth. The so-called white man, he cannot do nothing against the truth. No matter when you want to try how much he might try to demonize us. You see, the eyes of the public. You see, people say you can't do nothing against the truth. Go on.
But for the truth.
But for the truth. You see, because as I said, this is not of us. This is of Yahweh, but Hashem Yahweh shine. You see me, we live in the time when, you see me, when the Lord Yahweh shine, the man of people ignorantly call Jesus. You see me, I both make him second return. You see me, I reach at the end of the so-called white man kingdom. So no matter what you want to try, people say now basically if you go passing in borders. You see me, you get it better?
Hey, as the scripture say, you can't do nothing against the truth, but for the truth, man. So basically, hey, even if them plan and come at us, man, it's the will of the Lord.
Which them all come because Bible prophecy.
Yeah, as access prophecy, man. So you can't do nothing against the truth, but for the truth, man.
Job 14, verse 5.
One.
Seeing his days are determined.
So what the scripture says, seeing his days are determined. Whose days are determined? The so-called white man days are determined. One.
The number of his months are with thee.
And the number of his months are with thee. One.
So thou hast appointed his bones that he cannot pass.
So the Lord say, appoint the so-called white man bones, which are Esau, Edom, you see me, that he cannot pass. So he can't pass in time when he get for rule. You see me, in the Psalms, you can't get about the whole that one, called Psalms 75 and 6. You can bring it also.
Psalm 75, alright, in verse 6.
Go on.
Yeah, confess for promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west.
Is that what the scripture says? Is that what the scripture says? Promotion cometh neither from what? The east, nor from the west. You see me? Nor from the south. So who we come from? If it don't come from the east, nor the west or the south, who we come from? Go on.
But Yahweh Bashim Shai is the judge.
Yahweh Bashim Shai is the judge, ultimate judge. Go on.
He put it down one and set it up another.
He put it down one and set up another. And now the Lord put on the so-called white man, put on us. You see me? And put the so-called white man above us right now. And now in that time, now the Lord basically above it, take on the so-called white man and put us back on our rightful place. And so-called white man can't do nothing about it because you see me, everything's in the under the Heavenly Father. This basically was predestined. So no matter how much you want to demonize us, you see me, how much of us you want basically kill in that time to come. And still not going to stop. You see me? Them from basically going to slavery. And after 1,000 years, they might get wiped off of the earth. I still not going to stop them. Stop them from basically going to slavery. Go on.
Scripture tells you the Lord declared the end from the beginning, man. See? Like, the Lord do all things, man. See? And no matter what you feel, say, whatever power you may have, see? Hey, everything you have is given to you from the Lord, man. It says here, it says criminal law, racism. The Americans say the files claim some BIES acted in hopes of establishing a separate black homeland or autonomous black social institutions, communities or governing organizations within the US. See? Hey, because basically some of them say they want to build them, yeah, it got me already. We'd have some of them build them, they would have built a Black Wall Street, the so-called white man, they take that down. See? Yeah. So basically at the same thing them feel so we plan for them, man. But we not plan to build nothing within the US, man. Our kingdom are going to establish where it's supposed to be, man. See?
You see, out of dust and ashes in this wicked society.
Can.
And they get destroyed. I live in a time when this society I get destroyed. You see me?
So, man,
What?
one of the things what I'm saying in the article is that them consider we black extremists as a threat more than the Al-Qaeda.
Gun.
One of the things Al-Qaeda, so to speak, the cross, you know, the East.
Middle East, yeah?
Right? Saying and guess what? The American niggers, right? They're right in the most soul. You know what I mean? So that one of the worst things to see your enemies in your, you know what I mean, your surroundings.
Your surroundings.
You know what I mean? We can overthrow you. You know what I mean? With ease. You know what I mean? So they view us as more a threat. You know what I mean? It's not like somebody invaded from afar, but it's within. You know what I mean? But hey, scripture say, we have to wait until the Lord rises up to the threat.
And hey, so-called white man, the man want to control, you see me? ISIS and all these so-called terrorist group that basically I mentioned, they want to control them, they want to fund them.
Gun.
You see, so we know say they want to control them.
Al-Qaeda, the one of them, man.
Gun.
Some of the one of them are them wings, man.
And we basically now push this through now, you see me? I offend the so-called white man because, you see me, now we're waking up to the fact that we are basically true biblical Israelite and they don't like it. You see, they want to stay in the darkness, but then put our foreparents in, you see, we pass on to us. You see, we believe that we are Americans, African Americans, Jamaicans, Trinidadians, Mexican and all this name when they basically put on us. But now we're waking up now and basically standing great boldness as scripture said, they don't like that.
Gun.
You see, because them see we basically grow as the day go by. You see, we get a lot of people across the world that wake up. You see, we through the four corners of the earth. We go back to Bible prophecy, because you say this gospel shall basically be preached through the four corners of the earth. Then shall the end come. So the end come right now.
Which is right, man.
You see, man, scripture said them going to basically come at us too. You see, give me that word in Revelation 2 and 10.
So this is Revelation 2, verse 10.
What?
So fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer.
This is what the scripture says. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Because we get you see me, persecuted. We get a lot of torture. You see me, the concentration camp, but the so-called white man going to bring us, you see me, and torture us. Very soon too. You see, because we can clear see we are within that time. What?
It says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer.
What?
So behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison.
Cast some of us into prison. This is a prophecy. You see, we will basically come to pass very soon. What?
That ye may be tried.
That he may be tried. So if I say every man work I get tested when they basically builder. See, I get tried. What?
And ye shall have temptation 10 days. To be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life.
Because that's what the scripture says. We're supposed to be faithful unto death. So no matter what we're going to suffer, we're going to go through in time to come. So we're supposed to be faithful unto death. And Lord, Yahweh shall give us our crown of life.
You can say it's one of the things that we speak, we are considered as treason. Because we speak against the powers that be. You know what I mean? Against them armies, against them stuff that exist. You know? So treason, treason is a punishable thing by death. You know what I mean? So that's one of the ways where them feel towards us. Them feelings towards us. You know what I mean?
It's right, man. Scripture says, persons in the sight of the Lord is the daytime saint, man. See? Hey, so guess what? But we do this and we die for this, man. Hey, we die honorable death. See? It says, again in the articles, an internal FBI report from August 2017 was widely criticized for using the BIA, Black Identity Extremists, label which many call racist, but the consolidated strategy guide documents leaked this week show the FBI kept the term and made the BIES one of its top counterterrorism priorities under the Trump administration.
Right?
They are considered a bigger threat than terror groups such as Al-Qaeda and ISIS too. Then them consider we as bigger threat than Al-Qaeda and ISIS.
We don't basically blow up place.
God, all we do is push the word, man.
That's all we doing. We show the so-called white man now. You see, we keep tell about the so-called white man and the deception. You see, we do the thing, part of them gift for them basically get, you see, it's deception. What?
This is Luke 21 verse 14. So settle it therefore in your hearts. And so, let me start at verse 10. Alright, so this is Luke 21 verse 10. So then he said unto them, nation shall rise up against nation, and
what?
kingdoms against kingdoms.
So this is where the scripture says, you see me, nation are going to rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. How start to take place right now? Go on.
And great earthquake in diverse places,
and great
famine.
earthquakes in diverse places. I will see the earthquakes them. You see me happen. You see me throughout the years, one back of the other. You see me frequently. Go on.
And pestilence and fearful sight.
Pestilence, the diseases them. You see me like the Ebola. You see me, the Ebola outbreak. See, the black plague where it's basically pop up. You see me that flesh eating this bacteria disease were basically in Florida. You see me, all these things are basically the plagues. You see, we're going to basically come to pass. You see, it can get even worse. You see, because so-called white men have a lot of disease in CDC, but they are planning to basically release in the time to come. You see, so a lot of people go die from diseases also. Go on. All different diseases, go on.
And fearful sights and great signs shall be shall there be from heaven.
Go on.
Right? But before all these, they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you.
So they will lay their hands on us and persecute us. So let us get tortured.
Because of this truth, man. Because of this word, man. See? Hey, this word is killing them people, man. This word that kill them heathen. See? It destroy them, man. Them heathen plus 2/3 of our people also. See? So a lot of our own people are going to sell us out, man, in the time to come.
If your family member will sell you out, in the time to come. When they start to put us on the news, you see me, I like out here in Jamaica.
Start to demonize us.
You see me, I put us on our television Jamaica. You see me, and shows you how we are a terrorist group and really. When they're going to separate themselves from us.
The nations, famines and pestilence. Alright, verse 12. So, but before all these, they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you and deliver you up to the synagogues and into the prisons.
And into prison. But I read the scripture earlier and say, fear none of these things, but thou shalt suffer. The devil shall cast some of you into prison. So a lot of men get brought to basically concentration camp. You see me, a certain place where the so-called white men have. You see me, torture. Weapon them to basically torture us.
Right, man.
Right. So being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake.
Gone.
Right.
Name my Lord's sake, gone.
So, and it shall turn. And it shall turn to you for a testimony. Settle it therefore in your hearts not to meditate before what ye shall answer.
So you're supposed to when they grab you up, you're not supposed to think where you're going to say to them. When they bring it to the banking elites, you see me are the top, are the big money. You see, you're supposed to think where you're going to say to them. Go on.
Verse 15. For I'll give you a mouth and wisdom, which your adversary shall not be able to gainsay nor resist.
Exactly. What?
So 2 Corinthians 14 and 14 it says, let go from thee mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man.
That's what scripture say.
Put off now the weak nature.
So we're supposed to do right now, you see me? Put off now the weak nature. You see, because we're approaching some serious time. You see, when a lot of us are basically go through some serious thing, even get put to death. So we're supposed to cast away, you see me, the burdens of men. Put off now the weak nature. Go on.
And set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee.
Go on.
And haste thee to flee from these times.
Go on.
For yet greater evils.
Greater evils. All these things that we see are taking place right now across the world. You see, we cannot compare to the time. You see, we're approaching right now. You see, the time we are in China. You see, right now, swiftly and speedily. Go on.
Yes. For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter.
Alright, so this is Revelation 12 and verse 10.
Go on.
Say, and I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and kingdom and the kingdom of our God, right? The power of his Christ. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down.
So when scripture says the accuser of our brethren is cast down because so-called white men are get removed from out of power. You see, Lord are going to destroy them kingdom. You see, because Lord, your house shall come back with thousands and thousands of angels. Scripture tell you that. You see, me come remove the so-called white man from out of rulership. Also burn, you see, me a lot of places. Scripture said the slain of the Lord will be from one in that day, from one in the earth even to the other. And deliver the elect from the 4 weeks of the earth. You see, so so-called white man, which you head down the kingdom. So that's what the scripture said, the accuser of our brethren is cast down. Go on.
Right. Which accused them before our God day and night.
So so-called white man accuse us before our power day and night. You see, in our back we tell us that they put the buckle to a mouth to drink. In our back 2 and 15, you can't get it, brother? See, then they go accuse us before the Heavenly Father. You see, because they want what we forget. You see, them top leaders of the society, you see, the bank elite, they know about the promise to make our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and they want what we forget you. You see, that's the reason why they are trying to demonize us right now. Go on.
It's Habakkuk 2 verse 15.
Go on.
I say, wanted them that giveth his neighbor drink,
Go on.
that putteth thy bottle to him, and maketh him drunken also, that thou mayest look on their nakedness.
That's why so-called white man, they want to basically push all these things on our people. You see, like for example, now this LGBTQ thing, they push heavy on our people. I know so according to the scripture, we're not supposed to do that type of thing. You see, so I say you go in front of the Heavenly Father and accuse us. That's how they basically do them thing, you know. Continue, brother. Right. Now Revelation, close it up, I will come.
Alright. So it's back in Revelation 12 and 10. 11. I say, and they overcome him by the blood of the Lamb.
Gone.
And by the word of their testimony.
And the word of their testimony. We read Revelation 19 and 10, it said the testimony of Yahweh is the spirit of prophecy. So we overcome them, you see me, through the spirit and the power of Yahweh.
See, and they love it, their lives, it's like yeah. And they love it, not their lives unto death.
Can't people say when they love not their life until death. You see me? So we know that's how we are get put to death. People say that. You see, we be faithful unto death. And Lord, someone give us a crown of life. Right. You see, so we have to any feeding now because we're going to come down heavy on us. You see me? So I'm going to say all praises to Yahweh, you see me? Double honors to the apostles and elders of Greatmillstone. Shalom to all our brothers out there push his throat. Shalom. Until push his throat. Shalom.